Monica was a kind 35-year-old woman. She had a big heart and always helped others. One day, Monica met a man named Frank. Frank was 33 years old and had a young son who was 10. Frank's wife had died a few years ago, so he was raising his little boy alone. Monica became friends with Frank and his son. They played together in the park and had dinners at Monica's house. Monica loved Frank's son like he was her own child. Soon, Monica and Frank grew close. They laughed at the same jokes and cared for each other. Monica felt happy and warm whenever she was with Frank and his little boy. In her heart, she hoped that one day Frank would ask her to marry him. She dreamed of becoming a family with Frank and his son. But Frank's mother did not like Monica. She thought Monica was too old for Frank. Frank's mother wanted her son to marry someone younger, even though Monica was only 2 years older than Frank. This made Monica feel worried. She tried her best to be polite and kind to Frank's mother. She hoped that one day Frank's mother would see how caring Monica was. Frank loved Monica, and his son loved her very much too. Monica believed that love would win in the end. She hoped Frank's mother would change her mind if she saw how happy Frank and his son were with Monica around. One sunny afternoon, something terrible happened. Frank fell very sick. He was at work when he suddenly fell down and wasn't moving. People quickly took him to the hospital. Monica rushed to see him with his worried little boy. The doctors told them that Frank's kidneys were failing. Kidneys are parts inside your body that clean your blood and help keep you healthy. Frank had 2 kidneys, but both of them were not working properly anymore. Frank needed a new kidney to stay alive. The doctors said he needed a kidney transplant soon, or else Frank would die. Everyone was scared and sad. Frank's little boy cried because he was afraid of losing his father. Monica held the boy and comforted him, even though she was very scared too. The doctors searched for a kidney donor for Frank. A donor is a person who gives one of their kidneys to someone who needs it. Money was not a problem for Frank's family. They could pay for the surgery, but finding the right donor was hard. Frank's mother and other family members got tested to see if their kidney could match Frank's. None of them were a good match. Monica realized she could try to help. She loved Frank so much and could not imagine losing him. Monica bravely told the doctor that she wanted to get tested to see if her kidney could save Frank. They took a sample of Monica's blood and did some tests. After a short while, the doctor came back with good news. Monica was a match. This meant Monica could give one of her healthy kidneys to Frank. It was a big and scary decision. The doctor explained that Monica only needed one kidney to live, but giving one away was still a serious surgery. Monica knew there could be risks and that she would have a scar and some pain, but Monica did not care about that. She wanted to save Frank's life more than anything. When Frank heard the news, he held Monica's hand. "You don't have to do this if you don't want to," Frank said softly. He was worried for Monica, but Monica just smiled kindly. "I want to do it," she said. "I want you to be healthy. I want your son to have his father." Frank had tears in his eyes. He was so grateful to Monica. He thanked her again and again for her brave choice. Frank's mother was also surprised that Monica was willing to do this. She quietly thanked Monica too, but she still looked worried. The day of the surgery arrived. Monica was a little scared, but she stayed strong. She prayed everything would go well. Monica and Frank were taken into the operating room. The doctors carefully took one of Monica's kidneys and put it into Frank's body. The transplant surgery took many hours. Frank's little boy and his mother waited at the hospital feeling very worried. Monica's friends waited too. Finally, the doctor came out with a smile and said the surgery went well. Frank now had Monica's kidney, and it started working inside him. Monica was taken to a room to rest and recover. She was very tired and in pain, but she was happy because she had saved Frank. When Frank woke up after the surgery, he felt weak but thankful. He went to see Monica as soon as he could walk. Frank gently held Monica's hand and said, "Thank you for saving my life." His eyes were full of tears. Monica smiled and felt warm inside. Frank's little boy climbed onto the bed carefully and hugged Monica. "Thank you for saving my daddy," the boy whispered. Monica's heart was filled with love. She was happy that Frank was going to be okay. It felt like a miracle. Frank's mother also came in and thanked Monica again for what she had done. Monica thought that now everything would be all right. She hoped that once Frank got better, they would be closer than ever. Maybe Frank's mother would finally accept her as part of the family after seeing this great act of love. Frank slowly got better over the next few weeks. Monica also healed from the surgery. She had a scar on her side, but she didn't mind it. It was like a little badge of love and courage. At first, Frank would visit Monica often, bringing her flowers and soup while she healed. He was very kind and caring to her. Monica felt happy that they were together, and she looked forward to the future. They talked about small things like taking the little boy to the zoo when Frank was strong again. Everything seemed hopeful. But as the months went by, Frank began to act differently. He started to call Monica less often. When Monica called him, he would sometimes not answer the phone. He said he was busy or very tired. Monica understood that Frank was still healing and getting back to his normal life, so she tried not to worry at first. But soon Frank stopped coming to see her as much. When Monica visited Frank and his son, Frank's mother would be there and things felt cold. Frank's mother would smile, but it did not feel real or warm. Something was wrong and Monica could feel it in her heart. She felt a little bit of fear, like a dark cloud was coming. She wondered if Frank was upset with her or if she had done something wrong. Monica often felt alone now. The happy calls and visits became fewer and shorter. Monica missed Frank and the little boy very much. One evening, Monica was at home by herself. She looked out the window with worry in her eyes. Suddenly, she heard the mailman at the door. Monica went to get the mail. There was a fancy envelope with gold edges. Her name was written on it in pretty letters. Curious, Monica opened the envelope. Inside was a shiny card. As she read the card, Monica's heart began to beat very fast and her hands started shaking. It was an invitation to Frank's wedding. But the bride's name was not Monica. It was another woman's name. Frank was going to marry someone else. Monica could not believe it at first. She read the invitation again and again, hoping she was mistaken, but it was true. Frank was inviting her to watch him marry a different woman. Monica felt like the room was spinning. Her eyes filled with tears. She dropped into a chair, holding the card. How could this happen? She loved Frank so much. She had given him one of her kidneys to save his life. She thought they were going to spend their lives together. Monica's heart hurt so much as if it was breaking into tiny pieces. She started crying loudly, feeling pain and sadness wash over her. All the happy dreams she had about being with Frank and his son felt like they were crashing down. Monica felt a deep ache in her chest that would not go away. After crying for a long time, Monica wiped her tears. She knew she needed to speak to Frank. Her hands were shaking, but she picked up the phone and called him. When Frank answered, Monica's voice shook. "I got your wedding invitation." "Why, Frank? Why are you marrying someone else?" There was silence for a moment. Then Frank sighed. His voice was quiet. "Monica, I'm sorry," he said. Monica could hear that Frank felt bad, but she was so hurt and angry. "I thought you loved me," she said softly. "I gave you my kidney. I love you and your son with all my heart. How can you do this to me?" Frank's voice turned sad. "Monica, I will always be thankful to you for saving my life," he said. "But I can't marry you." Monica felt tears rolling down her cheeks again. "Is it because I'm older? Is it because of your mother?" she asked, already knowing the answer. Frank didn't speak for a moment, then he said, "My mother doesn't want us to be together. She thinks you are too old for me and she would never be happy. I have to listen to her. She's my mother. She found someone else she thinks is better for me to marry. I'm sorry." Monica could barely speak. Her voice was breaking as she said, "Frank, I love you. We were happy. Your son loves me. Doesn't that matter more than what your mother thinks? Frank was quiet again. Then he simply said, I'm sorry, Monica. I do care about you, but I can't go against what my mother wants. Monica realized then that Frank was not going to change his mind. It felt like her brave and loving sacrifice did not matter at all now. Monica hung up the phone and cried and cried. It was the saddest day of her life. She had saved Frank, but now he was going to marry someone else because she was just 2 years older than him. Monica felt hurt, angry, and very lonely. The days passed slowly after that. Monica tried to be strong, but she was heartbroken. She missed Frank's little boy too. She loved that child very much, and now she would not even get to see him grow up. A few weeks before Frank's wedding, Monica started not feeling well. She was often tired, and sometimes she felt a sharp pain in her side. At first, she thought it was just because she had been so sad lately, but the pain got worse. One afternoon, Monica felt so dizzy and weak that she decided to go to the doctor. After some tests, the doctor had serious news for her. Because Monica had given one of her kidneys to Frank, her own body was having trouble now. The one kidney she had left was having problems and not working as well as it should. Monica might need medicine and maybe even another transplant if her kidney got worse. Monica was scared. She was already so sad, and now she had to worry about her health too. It felt so unfair that after she helped save Frank's life, she was getting sick. Monica thought for a long time and decided to tell Frank about her health. She thought that maybe, since she had done so much for him, he would want to help her or at least comfort her. Monica wrote Frank a letter explaining what the doctor said. She told him she was having kidney problems after giving away one of her kidneys. She did not ask Frank for anything, but she hoped he would show that he cared. A few days later, Monica got a reply, but it was not what she expected. Frank sent her a short message with some money to help pay for her treatment. In the message, he wrote, I am very sorry you are sick. Here is some money to help you get treatment. Please do not contact me again. It's best for both of us to move on. When Monica read those words, fresh tears fell from her eyes. Frank did not even come to see her. He didn't offer to help beyond money. He didn't say he cared about her health. He just wanted her not to disturb him anymore. Monica realized that Frank had pushed her out of his life completely. He was going to marry someone else, and he didn't want Monica around at all. That night, Monica lay in her bed, feeling more alone than ever. The room was dark and quiet. She stared at the ceiling, her eyes red from crying. She thought about how much love she had given. She remembered playing with Frank's son, dreaming of being a mother to him. She remembered giving away a part of her own body, her kidney, to save Frank's life. She had done it out of pure love and kindness. Now her own health was in danger, and the person she had given so much to was not there for her at all. Monica closed her eyes and let silent tears roll down her cheeks. She knew she had done the right thing by saving Frank, even if it turned out so painful for her. That was her silent sacrifice. Monica knew she would have to be strong now and face her illness on her own. She whispered a promise to herself in the dark. I will not give up. I will take care of myself now. With that thought, Monica hugged a pillow tight. Her heart was broken, but she was still alive. She would fight for her own life now, just as she once fought for Frank's. And though she felt all alone, she hoped that one day her heart would heal from this hurt. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories.